Good afternoon once again, book lovers of the internet. Welcome back to my channel. I am Book Nerd 802, and as you might know, I've been watching Pluribus recently by Vince Gilligan, directed by the man, the myth, the legend, the guy behind Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and I have finished watching the first 4 episodes, so I have 5 to go in order to finish season 1. But in this video, I am going to be reviewing the second episode, which is called Pirate Lady. I still have to write reviews for episodes 3 and 4 before watching episode 5 and so on. And I would like to thank Apple TV and Vince Gilligan for coming up with such an idea and basically giving me the opportunity to watch the episodes. And the concept is delved deeper into, as every person is now capable of doing anything and everything, which is fascinating since all of the minds in the world are basically joined into one. Everyone is capable of doing anything and everything. Of course, we have not yet considered people who might be paralyzed or people who might only have one arm, but people who are capable know everything and can do anything and everything. They are all equally intelligent and they all know the stories of one another. And Carol meets with a few people who haven't been infected and expresses her concerns. However, they all seem to disagree with her that in not doing anything about the situation, they are traitors of humanity because she thinks that humanity is dead since everyone now is one mind and no one has um, any power over their own body, basically. And Carol does not want this to happen to her, but the others all seem to be happy with the situation. The ones who have not been infected, they don't mind if it happens to them. If anything, they look forward to something like this happening to them and forming part of the collective we. And honestly, I do understand both points of view, but it ultimately boils down to how optimistic or pessimistic a person you are. We know that Carol is an extremely miserable individual who is also a successful author despite the fact that she hates the stories she herself writes, and eventually we are told that even her editor basically does not care for her stories much. And I wonder how there are so many episodes left, considering that it shouldn't take too long to explore such a concept, and we'll probably see the story from the perspectives of the other people who are not infected. And to be fair, to be completely fair, there were boring moments in the show. This was about an hour long in this episode, and I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, there were boring moments where nothing much was happening, but even then, the audience is suspenseful with regard to how the hive mind might react since it is such a powerful entity. And I am absolutely a fan of how Carol is being painted as the bad person for not appreciating the fact that the whole world was consumed by the hive mind when her reasons for feeling so miserable are totally valid, and she has every right to feel in such a way. Pirate Lady and the rest of the hive mind are pacifistic by nature to the point where they won't even kill animals, but I suspect that this is all some ruse and things must escalate from there because without conflict the show will definitely lose its appeal, and so far Carol is the only one creating the conflict. And even in episode 4 where things were about to escalate, I thought things would get much worse, but ultimately this didn't wind up to be the case. It's totally understandable how she feels so powerless despite knowing that humanity is destroyed, and although the world has achieved peace, everyone is technically dead. Nobody is autonomous over their own has any autonomy over their own bodies anymore because they all form part of the hive mind. And I am not sure as to why she does not attempt to be more logical with the hive mind, considering how that's the best way to rationalize her thoughts and how everybody suffers when she has a crash out, but that is just the truth of it, and I look forward to telling you what I thought of episode 3 as well. So yeah, that is all I have to say with regard to episode 2. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of my content because why not? It's absolutely amazing. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Thank you all for watching and bye guys.